Today, I'm going to talk about a very common misconception about money and life. And the common misconception is that money is a zero-sum game, and also the other misconception is that life is a race. I feel that these two statements are kind of connected, so I wanted to combine these two topics together. So, money is a zero-sum game. You must have heard that many times. For example, if you work in the financial industry, let's say that you are a stock trader, you definitely believe that money is a zero-sum game. Basically, your gain is someone else's loss and your loss is someone else's gain. That's probably you believe, right? Let's take another example. Let's say that you are a poker player, then your win is someone else's loss in that game. So this has become a very common perception that money or wealth is a zero-sum game in everywhere in life, as if in order for you to make progress, others cannot make progress. And that's how life has become a race or a competition for most people in this world. So it's not just among the people working in the financial industry. This has become a common perception everywhere. For example, if you work in a big corporation, you probably think that your promotion or your progress can only happen when you can overtake others. Because in a corporation, everyone cannot get promoted to the same level at the same time. If you are a business owner, deep down, you probably hope that your competition fails so that you can profit more. That's how most people think that money or wealth or success is a zero-sum game, as if for someone to win, someone else has to lose. But I'm here to tell you that money or wealth is not a zero-sum game. Life is not a race. If you think about a very specific time and space, then it might sound like that life is a zero-sum game. Let's take a very simple example here. Let's say that there is a prison and we have 100 people in that prison, and those prisoners are going to be there for 1 year. In that prison, let's say we put a fixed amount of food which is enough for only 20 prisoners for the whole year. And the prisoners don't have any ability to grow any food in that prison. So in this particular example, it is a zero-sum game for those 100 prisoners, because for someone to survive there, someone else has to starve to death because they are not allowed to grow any food there, and they are confined in a limited space with a fixed amount of resources. But life is not like that. We are not confined in one place with limited resources. The world's wealth is growing year after year. The world is having technological advancements every year. For example, if you look at this graph from World Bank, you can see that global GDP per capita kept on increasing consistently over the last 60 years. Yes, it can get stagnant temporarily for a year or two whenever there is a recession. But if you compare every 10 years, the global GDP per capita is always increasing. According to CNBC News published in October 2019, the number of millionaires in the world grew to nearly 47 million. The US added 675,000 new millionaires, Japan added 187,000 new millionaires, and China added 158,000 new millionaires in 2018. If you look at the revenue of the largest technology companies in the world, you can see that their total revenue is increasing year after year. Because of innovation and technological advancements, new opportunities are being created every year. If you look at all the technologies we have today for our daily life, many of these technologies did not even exist 10 years back. So many new technologies were innovated, and as a result, many new jobs were created. And this will continue to grow until the world becomes overpopulated and unlivable for humans. So for your lifetime, money or wealth is definitely not a zero-sum game. The total wealth of this world keeps on increasing year after year. So you don't need to compete with others to make progress in life. There is no limitation on how much the world's wealth can grow. So money does not have to be a zero-sum game, and life does not have to be a race with others either. Your life is your own journey on your own path. So all you need to ask yourself, are you happy on the path you are on right now? And you need to ask this question without comparing yourself with others. Ever since you are a child, the society has taught you that life is all about competition and it's all about winning the competition. And since your childhood, your mind got programmed with this idea that life is a race. And ever since, you started living a life as if you needed to get ahead of everyone else. And every moment, you keep comparing yourself with others. Most of you only feel good about yourself when you feel that you are getting ahead in comparison to the people in your surroundings. And on the other hand, you probably feel dissatisfied when you are not able to get ahead in life in comparison to others. That's the mindset among many people around the world. And that's the reason why people are never satisfied. That's the reason why people don't have inner blissfulness. When you constantly compare your achievements with someone else's achievements, you will never be happy. You see, life is not a race because everyone does not start at the same time and place, and everyone does not stop at the same time and place either. So how can it be a race with others? Your starting point is different from someone else's starting point. So your life is your own journey on your own path. It's your own process for your own growth. So your life cannot be a race with others. Now that you know it cannot be a race with others, all you can do now is enjoy your own journey. You are relieved from the anxiety and stress, and you don't have to prove yourself to anyone else. As long as you are happy on your own path, that's all that matters. So you can be successful and wealthy without comparing yourself with others, without treating life like a race. And that's how you can achieve success and also maintain inner blissfulness at the same time. Well, that's all for today. I hope I was able to make sense to you. If you enjoy my contents, please click the like button and feel free to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with my new videos every week.